This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to a bonus episode of Rock and Roll English. It's just a short episode, so don't worry. I just want to tell you I have a challenge for you, or an announcement, whatever you want to call it. So, what is it? I have decided that I am going to do an exam in Italian and I want you to do an exam in English. We can take on the challenge together. I'm going to start posting regularly about how I'm studying for the Italian exam, and you can do the same about your English exam. So, why am I doing this? Many reasons, really. So let's look at a few. The first one is I teach an IELTS class, which is an English exam, and I tell people how to study for an exam. And I thought to myself, if I've never done a language exam, can I really fully understand? I don't know. So to be a good teacher and understand how I can help you, I think basically this is something I need to experience. And this moves me nicely to number 2, which is my goal is obviously to help you speak English. That might sound a bit corny. So some rock and roll vocabulary there. Corny means like when someone says, "Oh, I love you. You're so beautiful. It's so fantastic." Like too much. That's corny. So yes, my goal is to help you speak English better. Even if that sounds a bit corny, it is true, because for me there is nothing better than receiving messages from people that say that they've improved their listening skills thanks to listening to the podcast. It's like a warm sensation inside my body. It's like a drug, let's say. I'm a kind of drug addict, if you want. Anyway, you might be asking yourself, okay, but how can an exam help me improve my language? Well, I've been speaking about this in the full members group recently. I did a podcast today where I said that if you're standing still with a language, basically if you're not going forward, then you're actually going backwards, because things get more difficult to remember. So you need to constantly be moving forward, and there is no better motivation than the exam. If you book the exam, you will study, and even if you don't pass, you will have improved. So you win either way. You pass, it's great, you've improved your language and you've passed. You don't pass and you've improved your language anyway. The only problem is obviously the money that you have to pay, but there's so much more to life than money, isn't there? So I'm going to book my exam in the next couple of days. I hope you book yours and we can do this together. As I said, I will be posting regularly. You can do the same. Ask me any questions if there's anything I can do to help. If you need any information about the exams or anything like that, just let me know and we can do this, baby. Let's do this exam and let's just keep on rocking, people.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.